not trending up anymore? Does that mean we're going down? Stay tuned to this week's episode of Prime Property TV. Promise you, it'll be worth it. Good day, Toronto. Welcome to another episode of Prime Property TV. So glad you could join me here today. As of the time of recording, it's Monday, May the 4th, Star Wars Day, because May the 4th be with you. Yeah, my wife was not too impressed about that joke either. She's not a Star Wars fan. I thought it was funny. Anyways, Treb should be coming out with some of the numbers for the month of April, and I'll probably make a video about that sometime later this week when the numbers are out. But for the time being, as I'm shooting right now, those numbers haven't come out. So we'll continue looking at the weekly numbers. I'm interested to see what kind of narrative Treb is going to decide to use. Maybe not so bad, maybe recovering, who knows? But all I can say, I would love to see the full scale numbers of things because I've only been tracking Toronto on a weekly to week basis, and it'll be really interesting to see what a full month of coronavirus has done to the market. Anywho, here are the numbers over here for this week in Toronto. You can see we're basically in the same spot. Nothing new has changed. Week of inventory is more or less the same, slightly more listings, but also like 5 more sales. So same. Nothing to really talk about. There's 2 ways you can look at this right now, for the numbers I mean. Like it's either that we're not fully trending upwards as of yet, or we are just kind of adjusting to this new norm. Either way, it's nothing to freak out about or nothing to worry or consider because as we're not trending up or trending down, which is fine with me, we're just staying the same. Now we look at condos just on themselves, we get a little bit more activity, a slight increase in price, which again, I would just take with a grain of salt, but similar to last week, nothing out of the ordinary, maybe just a slight increase in sales and a decrease in number of days, meaning a very minor uptick, but again, just ignore it. Towns and semis over here again, same thing, chugging along, nothing new to report here, sales about the same. The prices vary because it depends on what kind of area you're looking at the town for, and the sample size is so small, right? Now again, also same thing for detached as well, same as we're playing. Nothing to report, but here are the numbers for you just to see. It's like a minor uptick, just like condos as well. All in all, my sentiment looking at these numbers right now is the market is adjusting to the lockdown norms. They're just adjusting, and they're going to kind of be like this. Like anecdotally speaking, I'm working more right now, and more people are contemplating on making a move as we're coming out of this, maybe because they're getting a bit antsy staying inside, but similar to what I was saying before, probably because the adjustment for people in the COVID-19 life right now, it's no longer in like a panic mode where everyone's watching the news every day, constantly scrolling through Twitter or like refreshing the COVID-19 count in Canada. I think everyone's kind of over that right now. We're just chugging along as a society, and this too shall pass, and probably won't. And even though the upward trend has stopped, the numbers are so close that I would really say, let's just look at it. Stagnant, nothing new. Now I'm going to cross-reference some of this data with the Broker Bay data similar to last week, and you can see that by the chart here, the showings are increasing, and a nice straight line that goes right across. You can see right there. The showings increasing is the first sign of anything because you need to show the property before you have offers, before you have accepted offers, before you have closed deals. And you can see that the registered offers are also increasing right now from this other chart, which means activity's slowly picking up, so the other factors may start trending upwards afterwards. Now, Broker Bay also has new listing data, and it basically matches ours that we have in Toronto. Everything very consistent last month. Lower than normal, than no we're expecting, but again, no real spikes or drops, so very consistent. Again, this all basically points to the market adjusting to current conditions we're in. So without seeing like a 3rd week of trending upwards, I wouldn't be overly optimistic that the market is coming back at some point, but I will say activity is happening, right? It's not like it's a standstill, but it's happening. But to adjust to this new norm and still trade, I think it's a pretty decent feat that the market has kind of shown. Unless we see a consistent uptrend for like saying 3 or 4 weeks, or like a massive spike, I expect that to be same for the coming weeks, and I'll keep you guys posted. So make sure you subscribe to the PPTO, the button right here. We just have to keep monitoring how things are going to be, because the minute the state of emergency is like fully lifted, I think a lot of people are anxiously waiting for that to kind of get in the market or do something with it. So here's hoping. I know today was the first things of a couple things opening up, like gardening shops, but if you are kind of getting ready, as you can see some of this stuff opening as a COVID-19 state of emergency is slowly lifting, you're going to probably want to make a strategy as to what's going on. So I'll leave my contacts here for you guys. You can reach out to me to book a strategy session. Until next time, hope this helps. Your move, your future. Now that you're done watching this one, how about this one? Oh, you know what? This one's good too. Ooh, this one's really good. You know what? Just watch them both.